So Millie Bobby Brown recently posted these thirst trap photos on her Instagram. They got reposted everywhere. They have millions upon millions of views because I guess people are still shocked that Millie Bobby Brown is an adult now. Mm-hmm. She's not a child actor anymore. She's what, 21 at this point?
Married.
And married to Jake Bon Jovi and living her adult life. And they posted these photos everywhere, and she was getting both negative and positive reactions. One person said, said it once and I will say it again, if you find Millie Bobby Brown hot, you are weird and pedophilic. She looks 12. Now that's quite a take.
Sarah, does she look 12 here?
Not remotely. Absolutely not. No, she looks like a woman to me.
Yeah.
Like a young woman.
You actually had, you said it's that 12-year-olds just look too old now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at any photos of Millie Bobby Brown from that age range, they were trying to make her look how old she is now. They were trying to make her look like an adult while she was a child, and now people are shocked that she actually is an adult. Mm-hmm. But there's definitely something in the water, something in everything these days that is making kids grow up too fast, like actually physically grow up too fast. Like factually the age of puberty is getting younger and younger. There is something weird going on. So honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if there were some 12-year-olds out there that are starting to look more and more adult-like, and that's kind of disturbing, but that just means they look adult. That doesn't mean that 20-year-olds look like they're 12. That means that there are more and more 12-year-olds looking like 20.
Yeah. Which
is not like how things should be.
Can't be healthy for society for that to keep happening.
Like, just on as a medical crisis.
Yes.
Like, yes, but there's also the cultural reasons that they're starting to look older because they don't have awkward faces anymore. And they're all like using makeup tutorials when they're like 8 years old and they know how to beat their face.
Have you ever seen the memes? It says kids when they get a haircut now versus when I was a kid, and it's like the kid's got like the perfect fade, and then it's like me at 8 and it's got like the worst bowl cut you've ever seen. It's like down to here.
What happened to being ugly and embarrassing?
Seriously, it's a rite of passage to have a horrible haircut.
That's when you develop your personality.
That is true. That's the best thing you can do is to have an ugly phase.
Yeah. The longer the better.
That's why that's why my personality is so sparkling. Still going through it. So what it is you form your personality around the fact. Or for me, it's actually more. It's like when you're short, you have to develop a personality, kind of in the same way. Yeah, in the same way. And this is a discussion that's gone on since even before this year. I think we had some similar discussion about this in like 2022.
We talked about it in regard to like JoJo Siwa, who, like in her case, JoJo Siwa is clearly overcompensating for having this child star persona.
There's a 20 there.
Pop Culture Junkie said, my HOA made all 120 units in my loft in Houston get a particular kind of doorknob when the only source of that doorknob was the brother of the HOA president.
Rampant corruption!
That's crazy.
Rampant corruption.
Guys, tell us more HOA horror stories. I'm intensely interested.
That is just wrong.
You're going to make Brett blow a gasket over here.
Blow a gasket. Okay. Talk about grown-up problems. Another thing that I saw about Millie Bobby Brown recently is that she was on her honeymoon with Jake Bon Jovi.
See, we keep talking about Taylor Swift supposedly getting married being good for the culture. What about Millie Bobby Brown? She got married at 21.
Right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's bad for the culture. But this headline says, Millie Bobby Brown and Jake Bon Jovi pack on the PDA during honeymoon with his parents. John Bon Jovi is on their honeymoon. You went on your honeymoon with your husband's parents. Why? No one would ever do this. Did they just say because we're paying for it, we get to go too?
But what if Bon Jovi is your father-in-law?
You would want him there? They're just such good pals that They decided to make it a family vacay. I don't understand.
I wonder if he's like there's two types of, I guess it matters more with her dad because he's the suitor, but it's like there's two types of dads. There's for a daughter, it's the guy who's combative and tries to scare the crap out of the guy who wants to date his daughter. And then there's the good guy Greg kind of dad who's friends with everyone. Right?
Yeah.
So Bon Jovi is good guy Greg.
Good guy Bon Jovi.
And
good guy John.
This says John Bon Jovi keeps close eye on Millie Bobby Brown and son's honeymoon with surprise appearance.
Which means Bon Jovi's son is the type of guy who brings John Bon Jovi to a job interview. We all know it.
I mean, yeah, they are Gen Z, so I wouldn't be surprised. Gen Z can't even go on a honeymoon on their own these days.
It is weird too because she when they went to like Disney World or something, she was wearing like a hat that said wifey. So it's like even in the year 2024, like the most basic of human aspects, the idea of getting married has to be turned into some type of cultural identity.
What do you mean? I think she was just trying to celebrate.
Yeah, I think she just was like a 20-year-old girl who was excited about getting married. And I think it's the media and like fans or, people on the internet that are bashing her.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, there's some of that.
She was just wearing a hat that said wifey. I mean, going to Disney is the cringe part.
Yes. That is absolutely true.
Or no, she was like wearing like shorts that said wifey on them.
It was
right?
something.
Like, yeah.
It was something like that. I just
it's cute.
Do you think that the person who made the topic about her being like looking a certain way and saying that if you like this you're pedophilic, is that more of like a statement on the person who made the post than it is anyone else?
Probably. I mean, it's weird because ever since Millie Bobby Brown was actually a child, people have been saying that she looks like she's in her 30s. She didn't always necessarily look like that, but she's only ever gotten comments about how she looks way older than her age. And now all of a sudden that she is an adult, everyone is saying that she looks 12 again?
Has anybody asked Drake's opinion on any of this?
I hope not.
What are Drake's thoughts on this?
I think that Drake should not be within a 100-mile radius of Millie Bobby Brown ever again.
Yeah.
Or really any 14-year-old.
I guess then the hope is that she doesn't go through like the annoying phase where she has to take a bunch of roles to prove that she's not a kid anymore.
I think she's just, like, farewell Stranger Things. I'm going to go do my thing and sell underwear and makeup. Like...
Just don't go through the acting version of the bad girl phase where you have to prove that you're not a kid anymore by doing the most annoyingly basic raunchy stuff that every one of these people does.
Well, she's in that upcoming Russo brothers movie, right? For Netflix.
What's it
called? The one that costs like $400 billion.
Oh, yeah. What was that one called? I already forgot. Yeah, she is. The sci-fi movie.
It's so forgettable that you forgot.
Yes.
She's also in... Enola Holmes, those movies.
She's got that going.
Damsel. She's in every mid-Netflix movie, and I think that's just where she's going to make bank.
That's fine.
From now on.
I guess I heard Damsel was really bad.
That's her bag.
I heard
The Electric State is the sci-fi one.
Yeah, that one.
Yep. Well, I think that this type of discussion says more about the people who start it than the people who are actually engaging in it. Because I don't think the average person. We're a long way from the 90s or whatever it was when Weird MTV was making the countdown to the day the Olsen twins turn 18 stuff.
Yeah, like we can be thankful that that's not the discourse anymore.
Whatever happened to them? I like the one picture of like the Olsen twins where they're wearing like their weird sort of they both look like they're crunchies. They
like
look
to wear big sun hats.
Yeah, it says like one of the Olsen twins looks like she knows how you die and the other one looks like she knows when you die. That is really what it is for them.
I don't know what you would call that style.
Yeah.
But it's very granola.
Boho chic.
I
guess.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Totally.
Yeah. I mean, they just look like they look like carny fortune tellers to me. That's what they look like.
I love that for them.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.